What's going to be the impact of young voters in this year's election? Let's look at some data we've been reviewing here at Gallup. First of all, 18 to 29-year-olds are decidedly more likely to vote for Barack Obama than John McCain, significantly so than those who are 30 and older. You're looking at the numbers there in front of you for this compilation of data. These are registered voters. For the first part of October, you see Barack Obama with a very significant lead over John McCain among 18 to 29-year-old registered voters. That lead is much, much smaller among those who are 30 and older. Important to note, this is not monolithic, however. Sometimes people assume that every young voter is going for Obama. That's not the case. Now, I've hinted at what the real question is, and that is to what degree will these 18 to 29-year-olds actually vote? It's one thing to support a candidate. It's another thing to actually turn out. Historically, 18 to 29-year-olds have been less likely to vote and pay attention to the election than those who are older. Couple of bits of data we can look at here which help address that issue. First question, how much thought have you given to the election this year? And again, this is for the first part of October, an aggregate of data. Among all national adults, 67% of those 18 to 29 have given quite a lot of thought to the election. But for every group that is older, the percent giving quite a lot of thought higher. Same kind of thing when we look at a 1 to 10 scale, do you plan to vote? Right now I'm just looking at those who say 9 to 10, way down at the definitely end of the scale. Notice that 18 to 29-year-olds less likely to be in this self-reported definite to vote category than those who are older. Now, these two measures have nothing to do with past voting history or being a first-time voter or anything. They just measure current interest in the election and self-reported plan to vote. And here we find 18 to 29-year-olds remain at a deficit to those who are older. We'll wait and see what happens, of course. At this point, younger voters still operating at a deficit compared to those who are older in terms of even their self-reported thought given to the election and plan to vote. Whether or not this will change by election day, and of course, what percent of the final electorate is under 30 when the dust settles after election day is something we're going to have to wait and see. We'll continue to analyze it here at Gallup. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, editor-in-chief of the Gallup Poll.